the political center doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to be always so predictable. But perhaps what we didn't do enough over the last years, and I come from that center, is that we forgot the fundamental needs of our citizens. And if our citizens are telling us, look, we need to make sure that in Europe you have access to a good job that you can be happy doing. 2, that you have a roof over your head that gives you dignity. And 3, that it's safe to walk in the street. If you can't answer those 3 from the center, then you have failed. And I think for a very long time, the establishment parties stopped talking about these 3 fundamental issues. The agenda was different, we were going through prosperity, etc., but you stopped talking about the basics. And that is what I think we need to recapture. We also went perhaps too far, too fast, we talk about slowness, etc., on certain parts of the legislation that could not be implemented. That with our own rules, we were making it impossible, still are, for some of our companies to compete. That it is still practically impossible unless you have a lot of capital in Europe to start a company and grow it. That it is still impossible to move capital from one market to another. So we see the US rushing. We see, frankly, in an AI race, I don't like to call it a race, but it's okay, in an AI field where, a very, very different value set in China is rushing. Where are we? So if we can answer those questions, then I think we will be able to say that that bubble is a little bit broader and includes the member countries and everybody who lives in it, but that also we have not forgotten what the very basic needs of our citizens are, and that we need to be honest about it if we have let them down. It's another thing we didn't do enough of. We thought, our way would be easy to understand and could be convinced. No way, and no more.